Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Javon. Today we're going to be checking out Rush. A bunch of comments on my other Rush reactions did state that I should check out Spirit of Radio. They were stating that it has some reggae elements to it that I would enjoy, and honestly, I'm even more eager to hear it now than I was before. Spirit of Radio is from their 1980 album Permanent Waves. Spirit of Radio was actually written as a tribute to all that was good about radio, celebrating my appreciation of magical moments I had had since childhood, of hearing the right song at the right time. That's so cute, I like it. So I'll be checking out their live performance at Toronto Rocks. That was done in 2003.
It's a great pleasure for us to play for you all here today. Thanks for coming to our hometown. We appreciate the support of this great city.
I think I know this song. I do know this song. Wow, that's a lot of people. Sounds a little bit like pop rock. Wow, that was amazing. I definitely know Spirit of the Radio. Like I know the first section of it. I've heard it before, but I didn't know that it was this song. I didn't know that Rush was the one who sung it. In Jamaica, we have this thing where we call it dance. It's like where there's this big jukebox set up, and like they just play music very loudly. And it's kind of like a big, like a party of some sense. And some of those parties they play really old music for the first part of it. And I think I've definitely heard this song played before there. Yeah, I like it. I really do. That's a lot of people. Wow. That's like definitely near to 100,000 people. What?
Were written on the studio wall. Hey, a concert hall.
That sounds like reggae, does not?
Echoes with the sound of salesmen. Of salesmen. Of salesmen.
Was that a washing machine?
Thank you! Thank you so much!
Wow. That was so epic.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the stage, ACDC!
ACDC? It was a short concert. ACDC is coming out next. That's crazy. Wow, that was amazing. I honestly did not expect that for Spirit of the Radio. Every time I hear Rush, it's just so epic. The different like riffs that they can pull off. It's just so amazing because it's just three of them. It's just amazing to see what they can actually pull off next. Well, technically these have already been done, so I mean not next in terms of when I hear it. Seeing that this was way back in 1980, literally this song was made 35 years ago. I honestly love it. A small research showed that Natural Science is on the same album as The Spirit of Radio. I really enjoyed that performance as well. Permanent Waves, that's the album, released in 1980, January 14th, 1980 to be exact. and it also has Freewill, Jacob's Ladder, different strings, Entre, Nous. I have seen a couple comments about Freewill and Jacob's Ladder, but the others haven't. I may just continue these reactions and just check out the entire permanent waves. What do you guys suggest? Leave some comments down below if you think I should just do that. But we're gonna get right into this one. This was a performance done in the Molson Amphitheatre in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, on June the 30th, 1997. Let's turn this up.
When the ebbing tide retreats along the rocky shoreline, it leaves a trail of tidal pools in a short-lived galaxy. Each microcosmic planet, a complete society. A simple kind of mirror to reflect upon our own, all the busy little creatures chasing out their destinies, living in their pools, they soon forget about the sea.
Where's my boy Neil?
Patterns are round and complex. Time after time we lose sight of the way. God just can't see the effects. Wheels within wheels in a spiral array. Our patterns are round and complex. Time after time we lose sight of the way. God just can't see the effects.
Okay. I love the starting of this one. It started off really slow, got smooth guitar entrance to this song. I like that one. I like it. I could make out some of the lyrics he was saying, talking a bit about, galaxies and stuff like that. Honestly, I may actually pull up the lyrics right now and see what exactly he was talking about. Yeah, he's talking about a lot about astronomy, chasing destinies, busy little creatures. Seems he's touching on a lot of science, a lot of different fields of science in this. Wow. But otherwise from all that, the music itself, amazing. I'm liking the start of it. And I like the anticipation of the drumming in that section, you know. And as usual, Rush is fast paced, energetic, as always. Always like that. And their interesting change of time signatures during the song is just phenomenal, exceptional.
Quantum leap forward in time and in space. The universe led to its path. Sun and magic, triumphant and tragic. A mechanized world out of hair.
were they doing a while ago?
Computerized clinic for superior cynics who can't do it in anything. In their own image, the world is fiction. No wonder they don't understand.
Spam the comments with go nuclear.
Everything reels in a spiral away. Patterns so grand and complex. Time after time we lose sight of the way. Our thoughts can't either
Wow, wow, wow. I cannot even count how many times signatures they've changed since the start of this song. That's the usual with Rush. The drumming by Neil Peart is just, it's always on a different level for me. It's catering to the things that I like to hear. I'm not sure, but it's just phenomenal. Wow, this song is actually pretty epic.
science like nature must also be dead. With a view towards its preservation. Given a state of integrity, it will surely serve us well. The most endangered species beyond its kind will still survive annihilation. For the world, a state of integrity sends a path open and strong.
I sure wish I could see the crowd's reaction. Studio's a bit dark.
Wave after wave, go with the tide, bury the world as it does. Time after time, if the land refuses the right to go on as it was.
Wow. That was amazing. I really enjoyed that song. I want to hear the studio version. I really do. I'll check it out at a later date. Today we're going to be checking out Freewill from the album Permanent Waves. And this album was actually released in 1980. So far from Permanent Waves, we've checked out Spirit of Radio and Natural Science. That was interesting. You guys can go check out that Rush playlist if you want to see that reaction. I am super interested to hear the rest of this album. I'm not so sure what Freewill will be about based on the name. Could it be about humans' ability to be free-willed? Or we assume that we're free-willed, but we're not really free-willed? Is it that assumption? I am not sure. Or are we freeing someone that's called Will? But overall, I am looking forward to this one. So, let's get into it. So we got Neil on the mics as well. Oh, that's not Neil. This one is a pretty interesting song. I like the groove. I like the energy of it. It's kind of somber, I think. It's kind of a bit of a softer vibe to Rush. It's still erratic in terms of how Neil Peart is playing the drums, which is a great thing, by the way. He always has this interesting way of doing his drumming style, and he kind of has these sections where he just speed it up and then they go back to the original repetition of the riff that he was doing. Oh, I'm also seeing that Alex is on the mics in this one, which is rare, actually very rare. I don't usually see Alex singing much on any song. This is probably the first. However, I don't think I'm hearing Alex much. It's kind of prominent in terms of, like, there's not really an harmony I'm hearing. It's more of, I'm only hearing Getty's voice. Probably it's the sound design of this concert. Probably Alex's mic was turned down or something, but I'm not really hearing him. Is it just me? I'm not sure. Maybe in the original version, I could hear him. I haven't checked out the song as yet, but I am not sure. Maybe. That's a long tremolo. We got a bass solo from Getty. Now we got a solo from Alex. Peart on the drums as well. Do you hear that? Wow. This song is actually pretty epic. It really, really is. I love its complexities. And that section just now with the solo on the bass from Getty. That's a little section. And then we jumped over to a solo with Alex for like a little bit of section as well. And then we have a little bit of a solo with Neil, but not really a solo per se. It was kind of like a zoom in, and then he did a little bit of one of those fast sections, and then we jumped back to Alex, which had a little bit more solo on his end, and then now we're in this little high pitch part with Getty. I don't know. It's a pretty interesting song, man. It's a pretty interesting song. I love how classic it sounds like. It sounds like it's for the era, of the 80s, but it also sounds a bit futuristic in terms of its complexities. And I think that aspect of it is what making it so timeless and so transcending, and making it me, someone who was literally born after the song came out, finding joy in it, which is kind of crazy. So let's get back into this one. Wait, what's with the dinosaurs? I just realized that. Interesting song. Interesting performance as well. That was actually my first time hearing the song, and also the first time seeing a performance of it. So that was awesome. According to the poll that I posted, you guys said that I should be checking out Jacob's Ladder. So today's the day. And as you can see down below, we're actually going to be checking out two other songs along with Jacob's Ladder today. We're going to be checking out Entre, Nous and Different Strings. Those are actually from the same album, Permanent Waves. We've actually already checked out the other three songs on this album, Spirit of Radio, Natural Sense, and then Freewill. Today we're going to complete the entire album. I'm quite anxious, I think, to check out this one, and also what we're going to be doing differently this time. I'm going to be pulling up some lyrics and we're going to be checking out the official versions. And before we get into it, I found this a very interesting comment. Ron James 6128 stated that I remember buying Permanent Waves the day after it was released in stores. That is phenomenal. I couldn't believe the reggae part I heard in the Spirit of Radio. Yeah, I couldn't believe the reggae section as well. That was really interesting to hear. I liked that they mixed it all in with that song. I was absolutely blown away at the killer bass solo and all of little locked in bass and drum grooves in Freewill. Yeah, it definitely had that. I actually felt like I was on a battlefield when I heard Jacob's Ladder. A battlefield? That's interesting to know. Should I bring a shield or something? The biggest surprises and one of my favorite Rush songs was the beautiful and mood-driven Different Strings. I'm looking forward to hearing that. I'm really looking forward to that one. This album was the quintessential and perfect Rush album. Every song was well written and left a definitive mark on my love of Rush's music. It was also the first time that I saw them live. I miss my youth. Oh my god, Ron, this sounds amazing. Thank you for sharing. Wow. I'm really looking forward to hearing these songs even more now, seeing that this was Ron's favorite album. Awesome. Alright, so we're gonna jump straight into this one. Start of the battlefields.
The clouds prepare for battle in the dark and brooding silence. Bruised and sullen storm clouds have the light of day obscured, looming low and ominous in twilight premature. Thunderheads are rumbling in a distant overture.
Wow. I can hear Geddy switching over to playing the piano from his guitar. Not the piano, but like the synthesizer. That's what I meant. Wow. Very, very interesting start. I completely love this song. I do hear the similarity to Battlefield. In the dark and brooding silence, bruised and sullen storm clouds have a light of day obscured. I really love the lyrics as well. The lyrics is very vivid and it's really painting the picture of that battlefield. And I see what you mean by that, Ron. I see what you meant by that. I completely love this little middle section. It's just like a really good rumination throughout the first section of the song. And I really like this little section right here. It's just a nice little vibe, you know what I mean? Yeah. I love this song. I really do. I really, really do. I can almost picture Alex, Geddy, and Neil just up there playing it. Because most of the reactions I've done were their live performances. So I can almost see them up there playing this. And I saw when Geddy changed from his guitar and started playing the synthesizer. It's pretty impressive. Interesting transition. Reminds me of Xanadu a little bit.
All at once the clouds are parted, light streams down in bright unbroken leaves.
Why is his voice distorted? Sounds like an alien in that section. I feel like I'm in a 70s club somewhere, just rocking out. Were those the sounds of the battlefield? It almost sounded like a machine gun a little bit. Wow, this song is just took me on an entire trip and back. Wow. Amazing song. Wow. Jacob's Ladder. Jacob's Ladder. I'm still ruminating on the name Jacob's Ladder. Is that a phrase for something that I feel like it's culturally something that only like a specific amount of people will know? I've never heard this term before. Jacob's Ladder. Is it something to do with, like, I can't even guess what it means. I'm researching it right now. Yes, I was gonna guess that it's a biblical reference. It is. Okay. Jacob's Ladder is a biblical, symbolic, and metaphorical concept originating from Genesis 28:12, describing a dream where Jacob sees a ladder or stairway resting on earth with its top in heaven, with angels ascending and descending. It primarily signifies a bridge between heaven and earth, representing divine connection and communication and God's presence. Wow. Wow. Wait a minute. So if it's talking about all of that, why is it talking about battlefields and stuff? There's a big connection there. But I'm afraid of saying the wrong connection, to be honest. Just a little bit. My connections are usually way off with Rush. What I'm thinking is the soldiers are on the brink between life and death, because you guys won't believe this, but I just heard something like it sounded like I heard a sonic boom, and then I heard like something is flowing through the air. Like it sounded almost like an asteroid or a meteor. Or a meteorite. I think that's the better term.
Alright, move out. Get us out of here.
But whatever it is, well, that's the only sound that I heard. I didn't hear it land anywhere. That was a weird sound to hear in 2026, believe me. I thought Jacob's Ladder just dropped down to me. Wow. What an experience. Alright, actually, we're gonna be jumping straight into the next song here. So we're gonna be jumping into Entre, Nous. So let's get into it. They're breaking up.
Like strangers to each other, full of sliding panels and illusion show, acting well-rehearsed routines, or playing from the heart. It's hard for one to know.
It's so sad. They're breaking up.
I think it's time for us to recognize the differences we sometimes fear to show just between us. I think it's time.
Sounds like it's a breakup song of some sort. There's a lot of space between them. There's a lot of space.
To each other, building hope for bridges on a troubled sea. Some of them are swept away. Some we would not choose, but we're not always free. Just between us, I think it's time for us to recognize the differences we sometimes fear to show just between us. I think it's time for us to realize the spaces in between. Leave room for you and I to grow.
Wow. The entire time I was listening to the song, I thought it was a breakup song, like they were breaking up, but literally, as he said the last line of the song, for you and I to grow. Honestly, he said that 3 times. This is the third time he actually sung that line, because that's from the chorus. And it just rung in my head. They're actually not breaking up. He's saying that they should actually talk about it, the space between them. And because he wants that space to be filled. And, for the relationship to grow. For you and I to grow. So they're not breaking up per se. It's more of like there's space, but we need to talk. We need to build a better relationship. Because they were drifting, but now they're not. Because I'm assuming it was a good talk. So they probably surpassed that little issue that they were having. I get it. It was a really interesting song. I'm so glad I actually pulled up the lyrics for this one. It's really interesting. I like it. We're gonna close this off strong with the last song. We're gonna be jumping right into Different Strings.
Who's come to slay the dragon? Come to watch him fall. making arrows out of pointed words, giant killers at the core. Too much fuss and bother, too much contradiction and confusion. Peel away the mystery, here's a clue to some real motivation. All there really is, the two of us, and we both know why we've come along. Nothing to explain, it's a part of us, to be found within a song.
This kind of feel like the continuation of the story from Entre, Nous in some ways, like the reconciliation.
What happened to our innocence? Did it go out of style? Along with our naivete, no longer a child. Different eyes see different things, different hearts beat on different strings. But there are times for you and me when all such things agree. All there really is, the two of us, and we both know why we've come along. Nothing to explain, it's a part of us, to be found within a song.
Yeah, it's definitely a continuation. I love it so much. Such a strong story between these two songs. I get it. I completely get it because Ron stated there was a big mood change with this one, and I see what Ron was talking about. Like, this one was, like, as it started, I felt a little bit more of a calming feeling, you know? Because this one was more softer, you know what I mean? I kind of felt like it activated a certain section of my psyche, and it was like just taking me on a journey, you know what I mean? And I really love this one. I kind of wish I did like a full album review, starting back from like Spirit of Radio. I am so loving this album. Such a complete album. What I would say about the album itself overall, the full gist is still against me. I feel like all of them have their own part of a story to tell, and there's not really much connection between each songs, you know what I mean, as most albums are. Permanent Waves, the name per se, what I would say is, I think it's a message. Permanent Waves is a message. It's telling a big story, and each aspect of the story is being focused on. The biggest connection that I've seen was with Entre, Nous and different strings. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of underlying meaning to these songs. So drop some comments down below. Let me know. Were my postulations real? Was I talking any sense? I don't know. Let me know. But I really love these songs. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you guys actually want to watch more Rush reactions, check out the Rush playlist that's showing right there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, and peace out.